What's going on, everybody? Versus Z, and this is Deluxe class. What's his face? Sideways from Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. And this guy is another one of those mixed feeling figures. I've got nothing but mixed feeling figures to review. So yeah, some like him, some don't because of his foot problem. I like him. I found a way to get around the foot problem, and it just simply takes some playing with. So here it is. We just bring the camera down a little bit. It's basically all I did. I didn't switch the feet around right here to make them ankles like they should. I just kind of kept them to the back. I think it looks a lot better for me. Um, I don't know. I mean, if you guys are gonna rate this video, rate my improvisation. Do you think it looks good? Do you think it takes away from the figure? Um, when I zoom out when I zoom out for the entire thing, you guys will get a better look at the figure itself. Um, but yeah, anyway, I think it's really nice. I'm a big fan of the colors of silver, black, and red. So that's the only thing really, or one of the things that attracted me to this figure. But let's get to reviewing. All right, now we got Sideways in his alt mode, his Audi R8 mode. Really nice dark silver, a little darker than a sideswipe, very obvious. Nice wheels, nice free rolling. Um, Underneath, you kind of see a lot of robot kibble. There's this weird gap here, but I mean, it's not the attention isn't underneath the car. It's all about what's on top. You see the Audi R8 engine here. It's just molded into the clear plastic, which kind of sucks. But then again, it's not an alternative figure. You see all the panel lines, which is, I mean, it's totally fine for a figure of this class. Decepticon symbols right there, and he actually rolls fairly well. I think I find him to roll a lot better than Sideswipe can, because with Sideswipe, if you don't get every single piece tight in and fitted in there, his wheels will get stuck onto the housings here, and it just gets stuck and he won't roll as great. But with this guy, I got him transformed pretty well. I mean, it's only been my third time transforming him, and yet he still rolls pretty well. But anyway, let's get him transformed. First of all, you want to start by pressing his grill, and that's his little automorph feature. You'll bring these two wheels down, tuck in there, and then this little piece here will like flip out. Yeah, it was kind of too quick for you guys to catch that, but basically, the wheels snapped in there, and then this little red part stuck out. Then next, it's all about untabbing everything. You want to just untab everything onto the side. Legs, untab them. Arms, untab them. Just get them all out of the way. Hasbro instructions suck, so just do it the way you want to do it. Now bring his arms out to the side like so, and then just kind of bring them up and forward a little bit, and then we'll deal with them in a second. Now the legs are the important part, but that's not exactly the next step. Just bring this assembly up, bring that up as well. And then now the legs, well, let's start with the legs later. Let's do the freaking top part of the body. You want to untab this part from the hood, which sometimes for me is a little rough. Never mind. There you go. Bring this assembly up. Oh yeah, the wings are spring loaded, so they'll go up. Bring this assembly up, and then tuck the rear bumper, tuck it down. Then you're going to take this part, flip his head out, and then you're going to take, this is another one of those hook things. There's a little tab here that'll hook into there, so you just kind of have to work with that. Just because this is up all the way that way doesn't mean that's where it's positioned, so you can actually tilt it down a little bit and then hook it into the thing right there, and then he'll actually stay there. You'll hear a click. Bring the backpack up on the two hinges, so one up or twice up, and then close it in, and you're set there. Now the legs, which are important if you want to get them to stand the way I did, just basically flip the legs down, and you're gonna get him into the Starscream pose, the Starscream style legs with the chicken. adjust the feet right now if you'd like. Next, you're going to just take the wheels, and they're on two hinges, one on the leg and then one on the wheel. Just adjust them straight, and then turn this part, and then that should be it. Yep. Let's see if he'll stand right. And if he does, then, you know, if you guys like, you guys can, you know, do my method of getting to stand. There you go. I mean, he's standing, right? He's standing. Like I said, it doesn't, you know, I don't think it takes away from the figure. I think it looks actually pretty nice. I mean, yeah, you can't see the wheel unless you turn it, you know, in the back, but you know, it's not too much kibble, in my opinion. It doesn't really take away from the figure because he has all these things sticking out. But anyway, let's finish his arms. He's not all the way done. Just take the arms, fix them down. Rotate his forearms from the bicep, and then also another point of playability is his I guess his side panels here. You can leave them that way, I guess, if you'd like, or you can play with them a little more. Like if you want the original, you just basically flip it up. And then there's the sideswipe, the sideways look, or you can tuck it behind for more of the barricade look. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's totally up to you, but for here I'm going to leave it in sideways mode. Just because I like that better. It's up there, but then it's kind of tilted to the back. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Oh, there you go. Yeah, for the most part, here's sideways. I mean, he's all standing. He's great. You know, I don't think it takes away from the overall look. If you look at his legs, I mean, if you look at his overall body design, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. Anyway, his articulation is actually pretty good, and this is what really attracts me to this figure. His head will rotate. I'll go slightly up and down. Probably not even. So just, I guess, rotate. His arms can pivot forward and backwards, rotate 360, rotate on the bicep, bend at the elbow, and touch his own shoulder. The wheel here, I don't know what that's for, it's probably just an effect. He does have a waist articulation, so that's nice. It can go 360 too. He does have Mecha Live gimmick. I don't know if it's considered Mecha Live gimmick, but whenever you bend his elbow, this little gear here will rotate. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can catch it because black isn't very good to videotape. But this little gear here will rotate as you bend the elbow. His legs are very articulated. Okay, forward, backward, side to side, rotate on the thigh, bend at the knee, bend here on this part of the leg, and his foot is on the ball joint, but it can really just go up and down. So, I mean, he's not bad at all in terms of articulation. And you guys know me, I love articulation. So, like, for me, what I have to say is, I don't see why you guys don't like this figure, if you don't like him. I mean, definitely I like him, because I found a way to get him to stand. You know, that's the third time I did that. You know, he has very good arm articulation, leg articulation. He has a waist, which is something a lot of these guys don't have. Plus I'm a fan of the overall colors, silver, black, red. But, I mean, give this guy, if you guys don't like this, you guys have probably seen countless reviews on this guy with people not being able to get him to stand, and they don't like it because of that, or I don't know, whatever the reason is. If you don't like this figure, then I don't know, just all I gotta say is give him a chance. Try to get him to stand, you know, with this process or any other process you can. But I mean, if his standing problem is the only reason you're not getting this figure, then I have to say, I don't know. What I think is you should pick him up. You know, work around with him. If you're gonna spend $12, $13, $14, $15 on a figure and not like it, you might as well try to make the best out of it. So, I mean, this is my 2 cents on this figure. I say pick him up. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.